Jeff Horn, T. Crawford, getting ready to do their thing tomorrow night. Let's get into it. I'm mad as hell. I had a really good video, good points in it. I'm not going to be able to retract that, find it. I don't know what happened to my video, but it's gone. So anyway, let me go with what I have, man, off the top. Jeff Horn. What Jeff Horn is going to try to do. Jeff Horn, man, we don't really know much about Jeff Horn coming out of Australia, doing this thing over there. Don't really know much about him outside of what he was able to do against Manny Pacquiao. He was able to bully Manny Pacquiao. He was able to walk through Manny Pacquiao's, barrage of punches. He was able to, just keep coming forward. He was able to, punish Manny Pacquiao and get really rough with him and just get grimy and make it a real dirty fight. I'm not necessarily calling him a dirty fighter. I'm just saying that it was a really tough, backyard scrap. In my opinion, I think that Jeff Horn edged Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao did turn on the juice and and start pummeling Jeff Horn's face, man. He started, making his face look like a speed bag for a while. And Jeff Horn was still able to keep coming. And I've always said that in my videos for those who've been kind of following me for a little while now. You guys know I always say that if a guy is taking your best shot and he keeps coming forward, how is that going to make you feel as a fighter or any athlete for that matter? If you're giving your best shot and a guy manages to keep coming or a team manages to keep coming, then it's going to do something to your psyche. It's going to wear you down. It's going to make you feel like you don't really have much else to give. What's your game plan? What's your plan B, your plan C? If, plan A is definitely not working, what are you going to do? And Manny Pacquiao really had nothing else to offer outside of just trying to throw flurries and trying to wear this guy down. It didn't work. Jeff Horn took his best shot and gave his best shot. And, he was younger, he was stronger, and he was hungrier. So he was able to edge that out with, a lot of roughhousing, a lot of strength. He was bigger than Manny Pacquiao, especially on fight night. He was huge, man. He looked way bigger than Manny Pacquiao. He looked like a 154 pounder in there. I'm not gonna lie about that. Manny Pacquiao looked like he was about 140 pounds. But that's not the reality. We know what the weight was in that fight, or what they said it was. But I mean, just looking at guys and being at these weight levels, I know what it looks like. But anyway, spending a long time on that. So I brought that up to say that Jeff Horn is going to try to utilize more of the same in this fight. He's not a boxer. He's a brawler. He's going to do his best to wear down Terrance Crawford if he's a smart fighter. He's going to try to go to the body early on Terrance Crawford. He's going to try to smother Terrance Crawford's punches. That means that he's going to get in close. He's going to try to force it to be a close quarters fight. And that would bode well for him if he's able to accomplish that. If he does that, he can possibly have Terrance Crawford in a whole lot of trouble. I'm watching the game too, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But let's just be real. Terrance Crawford is a real talent. Terrance Crawford is a guy that's I think that if Jeff Horn does fight the way that I'm telling you guys that he's gonna fight, and he doesn't have any other game plan as far as utilizing his jab, as far as trying to cut off the ring, doing things like that to kind of force Terrance Crawford to fight, he's gonna have a hard time. Terrance Crawford is gonna be expecting all of that. He's a very intelligent fighter. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It's all about knowing this sport. It's all about knowing what each style, pretty much what each style brings, what a guy brings with that particular style. That's why they always keep saying styles make fights. And his style, he's gonna box. You know, he can fight in close quarters, and we're gonna see flashes of that on fight night. But that's not his thing. What he's gonna be looking to do, he's gonna be looking to exploit Jeff Horn. When Jeff Horn is getting ready to come in, Terrance Crawford is gonna be ready with pinpoint punches on the dime. You know, meaning that he's going to be extremely precise with where he places his punches. You know, punch placement is going to be important for him, so he's going to be looking to cycle energy from Jeff Horn by utilizing that jab to the body. He's gonna cause Jeff Horn to follow him around the ring, and that's just what's going to happen because Jeff Horn doesn't seem like an intelligent enough fighter to not fall into that trap, because it's a trap being set. What he's gonna do, what Terrance Crawford is gonna do, is he's gonna do a lot of things going forward for a certain amount of time. He's gonna do a lot of things backwards, moving backwards for a certain amount of time. He's gonna circle for a certain amount of time. He's gonna move laterally from left to right, you know, confusing Jeff Horn, jabbing, punching from the outside and mixing up his attack. And then he's going to go right back to, you know, being a precise puncher, you know, jabbing, throwing hooks, throwing straight rights down the pipe, crispy, precise punches. So these are the things that he's going to be looking to do in the ring against Jeff Horn to mix up his attack. If Jeff Horn wants to try to go close quarters with him, Terrance Crawford is going to be smart enough to back off his attack and use Jeff Horn's aggression against him. When Jeff Horn is looking confused and looking fatigued because he's going to be following Terrance Crawford around all night, then Terrance Crawford is going to turn on the juice. He is a student of the game. He's a student of the game, and that's just what he's gonna look to do against Jeff Horn. So, like I said, man, if this guy, you know, is looking to follow him around instead of cutting off the ring, being smart, things of that. Why do I want to say things of that nation? That's stupid. But things of that nature. If he's not willing to do that, it's going to be a long night for Jeff Horn. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and go with Terrance Crawford, man. Terrance Crawford is going to pick this guy apart. Can he possibly go in there and slip up and make a mistake? Yes. Can he take a big shot, making a mistake or being fatigued or trying to be overly aggressive, which that's something that he doesn't do. But can he go in there and do that? Yeah, he can. Can Jeff Horn catch him? Yeah, he can. But a fighter has to want to place himself in those positions in the first place, or take a uncalculated risk and get caught. That's not going to be Terrance Crawford on fight night. He's looking to get the big fights ahead, moving ahead, and he has to look a certain way in order to obtain those fights. And you best believe that the top guys in the division are going to be watching this fight to see if this guy can take punches at 147 pounds. So he's going to put on a show. And it's no way that Jeff Horn is going to beat him unless Terrance Crawford places himself in position to get beat. So don't look forward to a victory from Jeff Horn. It's not going to happen. And that's all I got to say. Video is too long, but I hope you guys get ready to enjoy a good fight on fight night. What do I have this fight going? I think the fight is pretty much going to be done and over with by the 6th. Even if it's not a knockout or a knockdown or whatever, it's just going to be embarrassing by that point. It's going to be sloppy on Jeff Horn's part by then, and it's going to be irrelevant to watch the rest of the fight, in my opinion. So that's me. That's what I got. Peace.